Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can adjust or modify a garment that you want. In this case, I want to make the size of this jumper in a larger size. So I made this strip with a different stitch to open more the size and make it wider. But well, I will show you all my secrets and tips of how you can modify all the garments that you want. Even you can transform it, making it longer. Well, as I told you since the beginning, we are going to modify and adjust the size of this jumper by making a strip with a beautiful stitch on colors so we can open and make this jumper wider, okay? Make it in a larger size so my daughter can wear it because she liked the jumper and she haven't worn because of this. She think that in the hips it's a little tight, so that's why I will adjust it. So I already got an open here the edge, and it will depend of the fabric that you have, but in this case this fabric it's light. In some cases just you point the edge and it will be perfect for you to continue. In this case I had to sew. I made this pleat, I folded and I sew it to so the fabric can be ready and I can crochet over it. Sometimes it is easier to make the holes with a hook. I don't know if you haven't watched the video where I made the edge of a blanket with an elephant stitch. There I show you how. If not, well, we can make the strip apart and then we can sew it. And well, I'm going to make the same in the other side too. In this case the fabric is not that light, so that's why I won't make the holes with the hook. I will decide that I will make the strip apart and that I will sew it later. Okay, I will make the same in the other side too. I will open and then I will sew the edge, making a pleat. Please make sure how much centimeters in this case you would like to add in the sides to open more the size. You can make either granny's squares or you can make other and the zigzag stitch or many stitches. I have seen a lot of ideas out there online, but well, in this case I will make a flowers strip and I'll show you how. But well, this idea can be made for many other things. In this case, we want to increase the size, okay, of this jumper. But sometimes I have used this technique also to cover part of my neckline, or sometimes I don't like to show a lot of my shoulders and my arms, so I crochet the sleeves over the blouse with fabric. And also if you want to make a longer your skirt, well, you can add more rows with by crocheting something or by knitting something, and then you can sew it, and then you can make a garment more special and different from the rest. And well, you can play it by adjusting or adding things with things that you crochet, or you can combine colors. In this case I bring to you this idea, and at the end I will show you the result. My daughter will love it, and I will make it in these colors so it can combine. But well, the material that I will use is this material that it's between light and medium weight yarn. I will use the hook of number 3 because I want to make this stitch tight and closed, and I will make a long strip of chains that goes from the bottom to here to the top. And well, basically this is what we are going to use. I will use two colors, this blue and also white. Well, here I finished. I made 150 chains. Then we are going to make 3 more chains. We are going to count 3, and in the 4th stitch we are going to make a double crochet, and we are going to leave the last loop in hold. We are going to make in the same place 1 more, okay, and we are going to leave the last loops in hold, as you could see. So this will create one petal. Then we are going to skip two, and in the third again we are going to make in the same place 3 double crochet, and again we are going to leave the last loops in hold. So far we have here in hold 6 loops, right? Well, turn over, bring them through, and make one chain to close. So here we have 2 petals. Then we will go up with 3 chains, and this will be the beginning of our flower. Then look, to make the third petal, we are going to insert the hook right here on the top of these last 2 petals that we made, and right there we are going to make inside 2 double crochet, also leaving the last loops in hold. Again, remember this is occupied. We are going to insert the hook next to it and make right there the 4th petal. To make the petals, remember that we make 3 double crochet together, and now that we have these 6 loops in hold, we are going to skip 2 spaces, and again we are going to make the next petal. So far we have 2 petals in hold, and here we are making the 3rd petal in hold, and we are going to bring them through, make one chain to close. And like this is how we are going to continue, making 3 and 3 petals, but always at the beginning we are going to start making only 2. So well, we are going to start right here the next segment of 3 petals. So we will go up with 3 chains, and in the same place we are going to make 2 double crochet with leaving the last loops in hold. Then next to it, next of the last segment, we will insert the hook and we will make the second petal. Okay, also leaving the last loops in hold. Again, next to it, we will skip 2 spaces, and in the third we are going to make the last petal, also leaving the last loops in hold. So well, here we have these 3 petals in hold. We are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. Like this is how we are going to continue the whole row until we finish the strip. At the end we are going to check that we have the same long of the strip with the long of the legs of this jumper. And well, here at the end, look, I finished, and from the base chains that I made more, okay, because I already reached the long of the strip that I need for cover this jumper. Now I will come back. But remember that as I told you that I wanted to combine it with white, so now I will change the color and continue with the stitch. So well, to start with the next row, as I told you, we are always going to start with 2 petals. Here we finish the row with 3 petals. It's okay, we should have. So now to start we are going to make only 2 petals. So we will go first with 3 chains, and in the same place, let me tie it here a little bit more, we are going to make the next 2 double crochet. We are going to leave the last loops in hold. Then in the next space we are going to make right there the 3 double crochet together, and we have the 2 petals that we need for the beginning, so we are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. Then we will go up with 3 chains, and here we are about to start the next segment of 3 petals. So we are going to make one here, remember leaving the last loops in hold, then one next to it, making in the same place these 3 double crochet together, and then the 3rd petal will be in the next space. Okay, and right here we are going to make in the same place 3 double crochet. So I want that you see where I made the first petal, then the second petal share in place with this petal, and then the third in the next space. So like this is how we are going to continue also in the second row with the white color, and for the 3rd row we are going to make the same, but we are going to make it in blue. So we are going to make the first petal right here in the top, then the second petal next to it right here, and then the third petal in the next space. Remember that we are going to leave all the loops in half out of these 3 petals, and then we are going to bring them through. Okay, and then we are going to make 1 chain to close, and like this the whole row. I don't know if I will make a third row or with these 2 rows are enough to open more the size, but I guess that for completing the pattern I will make a third one, and then once I finished I will make a second strip with the same number of rows and with the same number of chains for the other side, and then I will sew them. I will show you how, okay? Or also, if you want, you can put a piece of fabric under and then use your machine to sew it. So, well, here I finished the 3 rows, and my daughter already tried on, and the size is perfect for her, so now I sew it. Okay, in my case I sew it. I don't have the machine with me, so I sew it by hand, and I suggest that before you sew it you iron it. Remember, use a protection under and very soft and gently sew it, iron it. Okay, and then while you are ready to sew it, it's very important, and also that this strip is facing to the right side. As I was telling you at the beginning, you can make this technique also if you want to adjust a blouse that you feel that it's tight. Well, you can make this trick. You can crochet something in the sides and you can increase the size, and for many other things. And well, this is the final result. My daughter loved it, and now she can wear this jumper. I made the same in the other side too. The size was perfect, and remember that you can use this technique in many other projects. Please let me know here in the comments in which other things you may use this technique. But well, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.